It is the list nobody wants to be on. The worst landlords in the city, put out by public advocate Tish James. News about the Bronx reporter Tony Chow has more.
Landlords often hide behind this veil of secrecy, so we need to pierce the corporate veil. We need to make sure we get the correct names of individuals who unfortunately are allowing seniors and children to live in horrendous conditions.
Apartment conditions in what public advocate Letitia James says are owned by the worst landlords in the city. That's according to a new list her office released on Monday. Each landlord ranked by the number of violations accrued in their building. Number 43 on the list, Abby Goldstein, owner of a building with a distinction on another one of James's lists. There are over 900 apartments in the Bronx on the worst apartments watch list, but this one was deemed the worst of the worst, racking up more violations than any other building in the borough. 544 to be exact, predominantly of the Class B variety, which can include poor lighting in public areas or failure to remove vermin. But Goldstein fired back, pointing to a laundry list of investments and upgrades the complex has received, and challenging the public advocate, saying, quote, "Perhaps Letitia James should have looked at the building first or spoken to our managing agent. We'd have been glad to show her all the upgrades." One tenant we spoke to sided with the public advocate, pointing to the conditions in some units in the building.
They promise you to maintain the building and they give you empty promises continuously. They do small patches, but they don't fix anything.
Goldstein maintained that he's not responsible for the upkeeping of the interior of each unit. That's up to the individual shareholder, which means little to some residents.
And it's very hard for us and the old people to even be living here right now.
In Bronxdale, Tony Chow, News 12 The Bronx.